Hey y'all, welcome to the Nina K Files. I'm Nina K. Thank you for joining me for Messy Mondays, where we do our best to give you the info without being too messy. Today's topic of discussion is about one of the messiest of them all. This is something that has been dominating social media as well as the internet for the past few days. But before we get into that, please take a minute to subscribe to the channel, and if this video is to your liking, please like the video as well. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get into it. Before we get into this particular conversation today, I just want to make it clear that I did an extensive amount of research on this topic before making this video. All of my sources will be listed below. Most of the screenshots are from Law 360 as well as other publications that have written about the case. So with that being said, let's talk about it. In January of 2022, YouTube blogger Tasha K, also known as Tasha K, was found liable in a defamation lawsuit filed against her and her company, K Studios, by rapper Cardi B, also known as Balkalis Al-Mansar. The verdict for this trial brought an end to a 4-year battle, which ended with Cardi B being the victor. The question I have is, how did we get here? It all started in September of 2018 when a lady named Star Marie Jones went on Instagram Live and made some disparaging statements about Cardi B. Star Marie claimed that she was once Cardi B's roommate and co-worker at the strip club and made claims that Cardi B used to be a prostitute who had herpes and was a user of hard drugs. When Tasha K heard of these claims, she invited Star Marie Jones on her show Unwind with Tasha K for an interview. In a video titled Exclusive, Cardi B's ex-friend alleges Cardi B kept a huge box filled with Monistat and reveals more. Star Marie repeated the claims that she had previously made on her live video, while Tasha K validated them as facts to her audience. In court documents filed by Cardi B's attorney, it is claimed that after releasing the video on her main YouTube page, Tasha K went on her second channel and posted a video where she said she was aware that Star Marie may not have been truthful, but she posted the video anyway and did so a day earlier than planned because she was aware that there was information that was to soon be published that would have debunked everything Star Marie had said. She wanted to give the video an opportunity to trend and gain viewership before people saw the video that would challenge Star Marie's credibility. Immediately after seeing the video, Cardi B obtained legal representation. She refuted all claims that had been made by Star Marie and asked Tasha K to take the video down. Her legal team also sent Tasha K a cease and desist letter. Tasha K responded by inviting Cardi B on her show to be interviewed, but Cardi declined. Days after receiving the cease and desist, Tasha went on her channel and told her viewers that the claims made by Star Marie were true. She claimed that she had receipts, and in subsequent videos, Tasha continued to repeat these false claims about Cardi and even made claims of wiping her ASS with the cease and desist letter because a lawyer friend of hers had told her it was fake. This is the same lawyer friend whose name she could not remember in court when questioned about the incident. Tasha K was sent 2 additional cease and desist letters and asked multiple times to publish a retraction and remove the videos from her platform, which she ignored. Once she saw an increase in her viewership with the Cardi B videos, she continued to make videos and made more false claims about the rapper. She even discussed with her audience how she had been asked to take the videos down, but refused to do so unless she was paid. She said, "It's a business. You want stuff down on my platform? You've got to pay for that." But in another published video, K said she would continue to post offensive content about Cardi B even if the rapper paid her not to. She said she didn't care about the performer's feelings or her civil claims. I don't give a F if they put a gag order on me. It's gossip, bitch. By March 2019, Cardi B was fed up. She filed a defamation lawsuit against Tasha K and star Marie Jones. The lawsuit was later amended to just include Tasha K and her company, Kebi Studios, which she owns with her husband. Star Marie Jones was no longer a defendant because she was not a resident of the state of Georgia. Cardi B decided to sue her in New York. The lawsuit was requesting that Tasha K pay at least $75,000 in damages for slander, libel, invasion of privacy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Cardi was also asking for the videos to be taken down along with a full retraction, as well as for her attorney fees to be paid. In May of 2019, Tasha K filed a $1 million countersuit claiming that she was receiving gang-related threats which caused her anxiety, stress, insomnia, and depression. After the dismissal of her counterclaim, Tasha K got on social media and said this: "My face after hearing that my case was thrown out. Why you do me like that? I'll be kicking and screaming in the car later." She also said, "I ain't gotta pay no damn $3 million for the preschool adult students in the back. I only lost my case. We're going to court in front of a jury to see if I gotta pay her a little $75K plus. We will talk again in September. Hold off on dragging me." By mid-2019, it is reported that Tasha K had made at least 38 videos about Cardi B, and her claims had gotten worse. She was now verbally sparring with Cardi B on Twitter and had even started calling her names regularly on social media. She reportedly referred to Cardi B as Herpes B and Cold Sore B, even after receiving 3 cease and desist letters and being sued in March of 2019. Although advised to settle the matter, Tasha K refused to do so, believing that she had done nothing wrong, all the while incriminating herself on her own channel. She had even had her Instagram taken away 3 times due to bullying. In a video titled "Cardi Baby Girl, Baby Bird," Tasha K admitted that the videos about Cardi B were false, but she published them anyway. After 3 long years, Cardi B would have her day in court with Tasha K. In January of 2022, the case made its way to a Georgia courtroom where Tasha and Cardi both testified. Tasha K's testimony was that she purposely dragged and targeted Cardi to drive public engagement to her online content. "I have an agency that's watching me. They want to see good numbers every month," Kebi said in one of her blog videos played in the courtroom. "All of this is publicity. This is fun for me." Along with her testimony in court, videos, and social media posts, the 10 jurors were able to hear Tasha K say multiple times that she was knowingly spreading false information about Cardi B. In one video, she says, "I knew this was fake. I wanted the money. This is a business. This is called ratings." In an Instagram post that has since been deleted, she wrote, "Keep sending the lies and watch me air them too." She even went as far as to blame Cardi for the September 2018 video with star Marie Jones getting almost 5 million views. She claimed that Cardi B gave the video life by responding to it. During the trial, Tasha K even appeared to perjure herself when she gave testimony that she wasn't the one who responded to the cease and desist, which came to the company email. In court, she claimed she never handled any of that stuff. But in a 2020 deposition, she claimed she sometimes would handle the company emails. When asked who would handle the emails if not her, she said her husband. When her husband gave his testimony, he denied responding to the cease and desist and even said that all cease and desist orders were given directly to his wife, Tasha K. When it was Cardi's turn to testify, she stated that she felt helpless and hopeless due to the constant harassment. She talked about feeling like a burden on her family and being so unhappy that she lost weight, suffered from migraines, and depression. She even talked about wanting to take her own life due to the allegations made by Tasha K. Tasha K not only talked about Cardi B, but she also talked about her family and her husband, rapper Offset. She made allegations that Cardi B's father had violated a teenager. She also made claims that Cardi B's unborn child would be born with disabilities due to Cardi's alleged drug use. She made constant claims that Offset was cheating and at one point claimed that his alleged mistress was pregnant. All of which were false with the exception of Offset cheating. Cardi B also said Tasha K's claims made her not want to sleep with her husband, and she felt like she didn't deserve her daughter. She described Tasha K as being demonic. She said only an evil person could do that stuff. I've had rough times. I've been homeless. I've been beat up by men that I've been with. I grew up very poor, but I never felt like I wanted to die. Cardi said her mother and her husband were so concerned about her that they arranged for her to see a therapist. The therapist was flown into New York to do an analysis on Cardi, where she said she was having a mental freaking crisis. I couldn't stop crying. I couldn't stop shaking. I couldn't even think, and my family was getting very concerned. It did help. I still get anxiety because I feel like the harassment is going to continue, but I'm not in the super dark place that I was. During the therapist's testimony, she corroborated everything that Cardi B had said about her mental and emotional state during that time. Cardi also had to provide verified medical records to the courts to show that she did not have an STI. After a 2-week-long trial, Tasha K was found liable of defamation. A federal jury unanimously determined that the content creator knowingly published lies about the rapper. Cardi B was initially awarded $1 million in general damages and $250,000 in medical expenses. The following day, she was awarded $1.5 million in punitive damages, as well as $1.3 million for attorney costs and fees. The medical expenses were decreased from $250,000 to $25,000, which brought the total to over $3.8 million. The case is set to return back to court next month to further discuss damages in the form of Tasha K's YouTube channel. After the case, Tasha K had this to say: "My husband, attorneys, and I fought really hard. I want to thank them for their long hours and sleepless nights. Winos is only up from here. See y'all in a few days. Back to work." She also went live on her YouTube channel and made the situation seem like it was a conspiracy against her and that she was fighting against the machine and for our First Amendment rights. She claims to have taken down the videos in good faith, but never apologized for her actions. She also posted on Twitter, "No lies were told on anyone. I never admitted to lying about anything. No one threw anyone under the bus. Mostly everything reported was a lie from the inside. The court transcripts will be available to the public soon. I forgot to add that into my speech. Read them." Her YouTube channel no longer has 1 million subscribers that she coveted so much, but it seems as if it's still business as usual with Tasha K. Cardi B also released a statement. A summarized version of that statement is as follows: "She felt great happiness walking away with the trial having been victorious. She said, during this trial, you have learned about the darkest time in my life. That moment in time was fueled by the vile, disgusting, and completely false narrative repeatedly and relentlessly being shared online. I thought I would never be heard or be vindicated, and I felt completely helpless and vulnerable." She also thanked her family, friends, and legal team for their support. She talked about the power of social media and how it should not be used for hate. Thank you for your time. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the page. And if you want to make sure you do not miss any upcoming videos, hit that notification bell so that you will be notified for any future videos. Until next time.
With